Hi everyone, this is Natasha and I'm going to share with you 6 Valentine's Day cards that I made using card bases and Recollections paper collection called Love Letters, which I shared recently. So what I did is over the last 2 days it kind of got drawn out, but I created all the bases. So I picked out a couple of pattern papers that I used as the base. Now these are craft cards, note cards that are from Hobby Lobby, and they're just shy of standard A2 size. They're 5.5 this way, but they're only 4 inches this way versus the standard 4.25. So that's really the only adjustment that I need to make, is the bases, the pattern paper bases were cut to 5.25 by 3.75 rather than 4. So that's the only adjustment. So I have 3 of each background. Each card is slightly different, and I'll show you the supplies that I used. I will have the full recipe on my blog, and there'll be a link in the description to my blog post along with close-up photographs of each of the cards. So the first one has this, and again, they're all gender neutral. There are no flowers. There is a little bit of bling, but you know, it's okay. Men can love bling too. But it is relatively gender neutral. I wanted to keep it that any of the cards can go to either gender, male or female. So hopefully this gives you some ideas. So the base is this really cool, I don't know, this just reminds me of diner floors. But it's glitter that's been epoxied over so nothing comes off. And then the heart is cut out of another pattern paper which has very, very small, tiny, delicate handwritten text in the background. And I cut that with the Sizzix hearts, and that is 657561, and I use the third from the largest, and that makes an appearance in a couple of more cards. That is elevated on very thin 1/8 inch dimensional, and then I made a couple of embellishments out of Stephanie Bernard's Stamps of Life and coordinating dies. The I Love You, the little tiny little TV, the Good for One Kiss, this is all separate. You can select whatever you want. That tiny little cherub is the Studio G Punch, which by far I've gotten the biggest bang for my $1. Actually, I don't even know if I bought this. I think someone sent this to me. I'm pretty sure Dawn sent this to me. So it's a tiny little cherub which has really made an impact. And there's also a set of lips, and again I use scrap paper from trimming down the bases to cut those, and here's the set of lips. And the lips, the larger cherub, the arrow, and this heart are all from a quick cuts set. I believe it's Love or Valentine, something like that. There's also a little Hershey Kiss that's in that set, and they're tiny little wafer dies with extrusion foam already in them. So that's, again, all from scraps. And then the 3 little blings, I finally put to use these packs and packs of Michael's little rhinestone sets that you know, we all have kicking around, so I just pulled that out. Essentially the cards are just 2 colors, craft and red. So it's shiny red, flat red, and the ink that I used is this Colorbox in Cranberry, and it's pigment, classic pigment, cat eye. Love having this because then you can have a lot of colors in very small space. So, and then these are double layered because there's 2 of each of these, and then there's a little craft cherub and a little shiny cherub. And the I Love You is a tiny itty bitty stamp. It's right there. Also from Stephanie Bernard. All the stamps are from Stephanie Bernard, so anything that was stamped is from her Stamps of Life. The inside is blank because I've not decided who each of these cards are going to yet, and I will write them out. And on the back I'll probably put my signature stamp, which is this one. I just haven't stamped that yet. So that's card 1. card 2 is another variation of the same background paper with the heart, but I had these little glitter foam, fun foam, kids fun foam, and this was cut out using Cuttlebug, that same Cuttlebug little strip dies that I like to use. I have the alphabet. They also have a few icons, and the heart is one of them. And actually this little piece is a leftover piece, and there's a heart cut out in the back of it, but I still used it to pop that up. And then February 14th with a little strip of hearts. These are all Stephanie Bernard's stamps of life. And 2 more little rhinestones, again blank on the inside. The third one is the last one to use this background, and I cut out this doily. That's the craft doily out of craft wrap, and this die is called Tea Time Doily, which I have shared before. These pieces are from another piece of pattern paper from the Recollections stack. And then there's the larger cherub with the hair, arrow. There's a little bit of a embossing, and I think it says notes, and then the date, and I just put this February 14th date, and the hearts are elevated, blank on the inside, and a couple of blings on corners. This one is using the beautiful lace and flower background paper, and 3 more of the cutouts from that tag page, and then the potty people are from these Cuttlebug potty people, and I have them in different sizes. These are the largest ones I have, so the male and the female. And I also used the negative of that on the next card, and this one's pretty simple. And for their heads I used larger bling and just bling in the corners. Again, really, really simple. Nothing fancy. There's another set of lips right there, and Cherish, and they're all undimensionals. And then the last one, I could not leave out all of our pets, so this one is a woof card. Grant you, it's just the dogs, but I made a little paw print out of the bling, another little red cherub. The hearts are, the heart is popped up. There's a little dog chew toy and the word woof, all on dimensional adhesive, and it's blank on the inside. So this card I know I'm going to give to Polly from the dogs, but I thought it might be nice to include them, since at holidays, birthdays, those kind of things, we always exchange cards from the pets too. I know it sounds silly, but we don't forget them. So there's the 6 cards that I made. I could have easily just boxed them up and given them to someone, but they're going to be, several of them are going to be hand delivered, and a couple are going to go in the mail. Don't forget, I'll have the full recipe on my blog with a link in the description below. Don't forget to thumbs up. It's free for you and helps me out. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I will try to answer if I can. I will have a list of all of the stamps from Stephanie Bernard's Stamps of Life that I used as well. And as always, thank you for watching.